Hey everyone! Thank you so much for joining me, Michelle Mansfield, with Our First Steps. Today we'll be talking about the wonderful world of physical activity as I adjust my screen. Very raw video, but I'm a raw person, so you get used to it. We're going to be talking about the realistic ways that physical activity can be part of your life. It doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to be, as I say, purple in the face or dripping in sweat if you want to, if that's the way your body works. That's wonderful for me. I've been in every gamut of working out. I've been in the world of hour and a half spinning classes, dripping, 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 screaming, screaming, screaming instructor. That has motivated me at the time when I was in my 20s. I've been, running on the shore of Lake Michigan in boot camp at, 8 o'clock at night in the freezing, 10-degree weather, doing burpees and sprinting and jumping jacks and whatever. I've done weights, I've done yoga, I've done Pilates, I've, ran, I've walked, power walked, biked. So it's all about variety, listening to your body and what your goals are. If your goals are more on the side of losing weight, you do need to, get some cardio, some weight training in there. But if, for myself, I'm going to be 40 next year. So my goals are keeping up with my almost, 2.5-year-old daughter as she runs around and wants me to pick her up and lift her and throw her and you name it. Energy, stamina, the importance of my bone health and my muscle health. I just have a different mentality of what I want right now. I'm not looking at losing weight. So I'm looking at building that muscle, flexibility, waking up in the morning with energy, and going to bed tired. And so that's for me. One thing I've gotten back into is the world of yoga and Pilates. And that for me, along with some weightlifting and some cardio, has been amazing. I've also discovered the world of TRX after 3 years of having TRX bands installed in our ceiling, in our basement. I kept seeing my daughter swinging on them and realizing, well, maybe I should be using these. So what's wonderful is you don't have to pay $1 million, in gym fees or trainer fees if you're on a budget and you don't need that accountability and that physical person to go to, then the world of YouTube is an amazing option for you. I found great TRX, workouts. I've found amazing yoga videos, and this is all free. Some things you do have to pay for, but there is a way to search and find things that you don't have to pay for. So, for example, today we'll be talking about, and you'll be seeing me do some yoga. The world of yoga can be a little bit intimidating, and as confident as I pretend I am, I thought of going back to my yoga studio, and I wasn't flexible anymore. It had been a good year with the world of toddlerhood and building a business, and being a mom in general, and just a person in general, and excuses. So I found the world of YouTube to be a great way for me to kind of ease back into it and, practice my moves again, get more flexible and coordinated, and not have anyone watching me. As non-judgmental as the world of yoga is, you just tend to judge yourself. So I love Yoga by Adriene. She's got almost 800,000 subscribers. Most of her videos are liked by everyone. So she has a 30-day yoga challenge. So every day is something different for 30 days, and you just follow it. She's got other videos too when you're done with that, because I don't want to break up with her. She's so cute. I love her personality. She's raw, real, and she just makes me feel comfortable. And her videos, average 25 to 30 minutes. So for me, I do it during Brooklyn's nap, and it's perfect for me. And for me, I like to avoid the commute right now. I just don't have the time that I want. So what I do is I plug it into my television, my Chromecast, as you see, and what I'm going to do is press play, as you'll see, and you'll see how freaking cute she is. Here we go. I'm going to press play. It's going to look for the volume, but I think the volume will be fine. I guess we should get started. I'm going to have you watch me for a little bit, and I'll talk a little bit while she's going through. In the beginning, she does a lot of the stretching, prepping, work. So I'm going to adjust this again. This is a raw video. So a lot of great core and abdominal work. But in the beginning, she has you set your intention, which in the morning is great for what your day wants to bring. If you do it at night as relaxing, you can set your intention of what you want to maybe do tomorrow. So right now she's having us stretch, breathe, and focus. It's all about breathing, stretching, keeping your mind focused. I will say also my balance has improved tremendously from yoga. Mountain pose, strong mountain. Oh, I love this. It really opens up the chest. I got these new pants. They're really awesome. I think they were like $5 on. It was an ad on Facebook, but it's fun to switch up the yoga pants, which Adrienne actually does every time. She'll sometimes talk about her pants, and you don't need to break the bank on Lululemon pants. These are made in China, I'm sure, but isn't everything. So I will say in 16 days of doing yoga with Adrienne, that my flexibility has crazy changed. Crazy changed. Like my downward dog, my heels used to be pointed, on my tippy toes, and now my heels are almost at the ground in just 16 days. Forward fold. Forward fold. This is a very great move to relax, to stretch your back. That's one thing too, is I wanted to strengthen my back. I noticed with my daughter, picking her up, holding her. I mean, even now she still wants me to hold her at, over 30 pounds. And my lower back was really suffering because of it. Lunge. I'm going to show you my lunge. Here, we'll get you close to the ground and my low lunge. Oh, this leg. See? No one has to see that except you guys. So the lunge, this runner's lunge, really stretching everything out. Going into plank. Make sure, postpartum wise, that you watch the planks, because in regards to healing, planks aren't always the best for healing after baby. I know someone on Pilates by Carrie that knows all about this. So if you're concerned about healing properly and doing the right exercises after baby's born and during your pregnancy, ask me. Oh, downward dog, my favorite. I used to hate downward dog, but now I find it to be one of the most relaxing poses, which is its intention. My heels are almost at the ground. I stretch a little bit in downward dog and pedal my feet a little bit. My 2.5-year-old does downward dog. She does tree pose. She knows warrior poses. So sometimes when she wakes up from her nap, I'll have her join me in my yoga practice. Oh, here. Doing the other side. Stretching everything out. So as you see, a lot of stretching in the beginning. So what I'm going to do is have you take a look at Adrienne for a little bit. Don't look at my closet. So, in conclusion, you need to find what works for you. I'm going to press pause on my. You need to find what works for you. Listen to your body. You don't have to do crazy workouts to feel good. Only you know what makes you feel good, and make sure you talk to your doctor, especially after baby, or talk to my good friend Carrie Koziel with Pilates by Carrie. She can really help you, heal after baby. But if you have no problems with healing, just, all it is finding what works for you. what you enjoy doing, and you know what if you don't enjoy doing it, you're not going to do it, and it'll eventually will become a chore. So make sure it's something that gets you excited, and grab a buddy too, and have a friend do it with you, or your partner, spouse. And like me, I have Brooklyn do it with me because it's kind of funny to watch her do. It's amazing how flexible, as you can probably imagine, how flexible babies are, and how amazing they can do at yoga. It's incredible. She's been doing tree poses since like a year and a half years. I'm not kidding you. I mean, she uses the table, but it's quite hilarious. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly, and enjoy the rest of your day, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week.